Hey Taurus, welcome back to my channel for your weekly reading. Thank you for being patient. I got back from vacation. It was wonderful. Thank you for everyone who checked in on me. I was great. But when I got back, tornadoes ripped through our town. So the power outages were happening and I wasn't able to do any videos. So thank you for being patient. I've got your video and I'm ready to jump on into it. Now right away, they're telling me I just used these dice and Aries reading, but they're telling me that where they are now are significant for you. So the moon, the number 7, and a Virgo. So you may have a placement in Virgo that's important, or you're dealing with a Virgo. We'll see, right? Something is important there. So where do you want me to start? They actually want me to start here with these. Okay. You have a soulmate connection that's wanting to come in for you. This soulmate connection is seeing how much toxicity is around you, and they're wanting to pull you out of that and show you a brighter and lighter side to living so that you can have a real example of what it feels and looks like to be around people who are uplifting, positive, and have your best interest. So expect something like that to come your way. Yeah, expect something like that to come your way. All right. Exercise is vital to your vibration and your mental and physical health. There's okay, right now they're telling me, yes, sleep and rest. Okay, you're going to go so what they're given here is balance. Because you have exercise and then sleep and rest. So love yourself enough to exercise and enjoy the glow of good health, and then let your body have the peace it deserves without feeling guilty to sleep and rest. So maybe you're doing too much of one thing and not enough of the other. So maybe too much exercise, not enough rest, and you're stressing yourself out. Hold on, I gotta take that. Hold on. Okay, I apologize about that. That's what it is here. So it's something about they're saying that you are experiencing some negative emotion that's pretty intense, like anger, something really uncomfortable for you, more often than you really need to. And exercising is going to help you steer away from getting yourself easily into this position where you're feeling angry too much or sad too much. You need to move your body and keep that energy really needs to be moved around in your body. There are some dense energy pockets from having too much rest for some of you, and that needs to be broken up so that you can release all that denseness and so that you're not having these emotional outbursts frequently with anger or sadness or depression. That this is going to heal a lot of different things for you. It doesn't have to be crazy. It could be walking, but they are showing somebody punching. Like, whether you're just punching the air, like squat punch and holding your core tight, or hitting a bag or hitting a pillow. They are showing that. That's something that's going to be vital for you. And now they're showing kicking. Like kicking something. So maybe that's the way they want you to get your anger out. That's going to be vital. And that's going to be a form of exercise. You're going to find yourself getting stronger naturally just by expressing your anger through that outlet. That is why it's almost, they're telling me Source has been giving you opportunities, Taurus, to feel anger. So you could be having a great day and all of a sudden the switch is flipped inside of you, boom, and all of a sudden you're feeling angry. You don't know why. It just gets turned on and all of a sudden you're extremely irritated. They're giving you an opportunity to implement this strategy. It's punching and kicking. They really, 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 really want someone here to do that. Okay. They're wanting you to stop focusing on the money aspect of your life right now with your dreams, and they're wanting you to focus on the actual content of the dream. Because if you're focusing on money, there's a lot of resistance when you focus on this money, because money has been something that's kind of been out of reach for you. And whoever I'm speaking to, it's been out of reach. And the reason it's been out of reach is because something here has been out of balance. And they don't want you focusing on that. They want you to focus on the content of what they're asking you to do, which is exercise, to sleep and rest, to be kind to yourself, find ways to feel relief in your day, to have creative outlets, something to help show you a different emotional atmosphere. You need to show yourself a different emotional atmosphere and allow that happy, positive, peaceful emotional atmosphere to be relevant and prevalent in your day-to-day life so that the momentum grows bigger and helps release all of this other stuff. The money comes when you do that. You focusing on the money is what's shooting you in the foot. Okay, now, you've had to wear many hats in life, many different roles. And with those different hats and the people that you are associating with, you learn to put on masks to deal with those people. Now it's time to find what makes you feel good. Just because you've done something for 10, 20, 30 years doesn't mean that you've enjoyed it. It doesn't mean that's just the way things are. And other people just get to have lucky things happen to them. And some people are just naturally happy and you're not. No, no, no. You get to create that atmosphere for yourself. And you will find as you start experiencing feel good, happy emotions, you will not have to find out what's not for you and what mask you wore in a painful way. You will be able to enjoy bliss and experience bliss and be able to say, hey, I didn't know I was feeling crummy. That's not who I am. That was a mask. That's not who I am. But you get to do it from a high vibrational, happy standpoint instead of realizing that you're wearing a mask from a low vibrational, painful standpoint. Do you see? You get to have a different perspective. Not everything has to be painful and full of drama. And what they're saying is you can keep releasing this stuff in the painful way, or you can start adding relief to your life by trying new things, implementing new things, and realizing there are different ways and strategies to navigate you through your day-to-day life that are pleasant, where this isn't pleasant. You don't have to live the really unpleasant here to realize that this doesn't work for you. You live the happy, pleasant here and then realize, oh, I can let that go. Bye. It'll be so easy to do it from a high vibrational standpoint. And that's why they're having you do this foundational work first. Okay? Declutter your home. Organize. Spending and Taurus, you're really good at this. You know, you can be very methodical, write list. You can do that. You can write list, have a schedule for yourself. So make a schedule. Schedule in your exercise, schedule in your sleep. If you find that one day you're really sleepy when you should be exercising and you just feel like rest would benefit you more, rest. And one day when you have a lot of energy, when you should be resting, exercise. You can flip these things around based on how you feel, but fit them in based on how you feel intuitively. But there are some things that you just need to get done. Make a list and make it like your major arcana. Make it foundational. Your foundational thing they want you to work on now, organization. That has to come before anything else. So let's just say you want to sit down and you want to start a new project, something that you've never done before. Let's just say it's sewing. That's coming to my mind. I don't know how to sew either. So you want to sit down and you watch a video and you see all the stuff that you need to get. And you have that stuff in your house. So you go and you're like, oh, okay, I'll just get the stuff. I have that stuff. I know I do. But you can't remember where you put it because you're somebody who likes to just sit stuff down wherever you go, right? You sit things down and then you have scatterbrain. You forgot where you left your keys. You forgot where you left your child. I'm not just joking about that. You don't forget your child. That was a jokey joke. But you forgot where you put your shirt. You forgot where you put your pencil, or where your drink, your purse was, your wallet, these things. You just forgot. And you're trying to find the yarn. You're trying to find the string, the needles, the sewing kit, the sewing machine. And you spend, let's just say you spend an hour and a half. And you find 3 of those things and you're like, I'll find the rest tomorrow. I'm tired. Well, if you're organized, you can have this thought, have that impulse to say, hey, this is a good time for me to do this, and have it organized, and you know exactly where that stuff is, and you get to follow that impulse. See, you're receiving impulses to do things, but when you receive the impulse and you go to do that thing, the material that you need to do that thing is not in the right spot. And you're you're spinning out of control looking for things, and then spending so much time doing that you don't actually get to enjoy what you were going to do. And then you're equating that experience, sewing, with stress, because every time you go to do it, you get stressed out not finding the stuff. So that's the example they're giving me. All right. They want you to really explore who you are. They want you to find your truth, and they want you to do these things. This is your job right now, because this is the foundation that is necessary for you to be successful, to receive the money, the abundance. All of that goes away when the clutter is cleared in the mind and the body and the home. All right. That was a lot for those cards. Let's see what tarot has to say. The fun factor is what's going to goose up. So once you get organized and start resting and exercising, pretty regularly, and have a good routine going. So you could do the organize and the exercise and the sleep right now. Those will be your things. Okay. Get those things done before you start exploring. All right. If you're already in that energy where you get kind of stressed out, just go ahead and do these things and then allow yourself to explore, because you're going to find the fun factor is going to be goosed up exponentially, like a lot, exponentially, when you are organized. Okay, rest. They also want you to meditate. This is a time for you, and this is why they want you to rest. They want you to move that dense energy around in your body, break it up, because you've got emotional, dense pockets stuck in your body. So when you move, you're going to find yourself getting a little tired or emotional, and you're going to lay down, cry it out, and let Source heal you in meditation. That is important for you. Rest, rest, rest is the key. And as you rest, you're going to find everything that you've been wanting to manifest starts coming to you. You're going to feel lighter. You're going to feel happier. And it's going to feel like, oh man, this is all I had to do. It was so easy. I just didn't get the order. Well, now the pieces of the puzzle are coming together with this message, and this is what they want you to do. This is where you're going to find success. This is where you're going to be recognized. This is where you're going to feel proud of yourself. This is accomplishment. You could be dealing with a cancer, or this could be happening in Cancer season for you. Excuse me. I'm seeing the 6 and the 9 here, but when I'm putting them together, it's reminding me of the Cancer symbol. Okay, and it's just, yeah, there's something about Cancer here. Something about Cancer season. You're manifesting a major accomplishment and reward in Cancer season, Taurus. So that's right after you. And here goes my phone. Here goes my phone with a notification. Okay, so that's confirmation. 8/11 or 1/18 can be significant. 11, 8. Yeah, this is how you bring in your stability. This for me, Taurus, this is your card. Okay, for me, the 9 of Pentacles is a Taurus card. This is just amplifying the message for you. You're going to find yourself being extremely stable, happy, independent, receiving accolades and recognition for the work that you've done. And it's all because you spent that little bit of time balancing from now until like the beginning of Cancer season. So what, June? You're going to see a big shift. 6/22, a big shift happens for you. Yeah, someone here has a big shift on 6/22. And you have got 2 9s here, and you've got the 2 best 9s. This is you manifesting material wealth, happiness, independence, freedom. I also heard purchasing a home. They're saying, I think I mentioned earlier when I had channeled in the beginning that you have an important friendship coming your way. And that song Summer Love by Justin Timberlake is popping in my mind. I can't wait to be with you. You can't wait to be with me. This can't just be summer love. Let's make this thing reality. And it's something about this friendship it goes a long distance. It goes the distance, all right? It goes a long way. It's important for you to have this. This is happening for you. This is your time to really come up and come into your own. This is the last piece for you to receive that. I love you, Taurus. This reading was extremely powerful and happy for me. Thank you so much for allowing me to do this for you. I'll see you in the next one. Peace and love.